Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J. Spike and Kamal Stream live from Long Island, New York, where we had a pretty dull day on the street. Pretty nice weather, though.
Oh yeah,
Red day for me.
On a day like today, we talk about Long Island weather as being salubrious.
so lubrious. I like it.
Salubrious weather. Okay, so how about salubrious Wall Street? You want to start with SPY?
Ready
Sure.
whenever you are.
Okay, then I'll give you a boot up, leg up, so to speak.
All right, here we go. So over the last
We've been up how many sessions in a row? Four in a row. We're up.
yeah, we have a fairly decent trend. I guess it was about time that things would sort of taper a little.
So the downtrend is kind of over now, right?
I think so. I think we can feel pretty safe that the downtrend is over. Yes, we have resumed the bull.
So it's hard to call this a downtrend in the context of such a big run up.
Well, we had a 6% pullback. It's not insignificant, right?
From 525 down to right around 495.
Yeah, so that's 30
Yeah,
points.
that's
6%. It's not nothing.
no, it's not nothing.
And it looks pretty clear to me that that pullback is over and we should make new highs. So I'm very, very bullish. In the last show, I said melt up to 545.
That lower candle, you see how many hits it had?
Yes.
So, yeah,
Yeah, right there.
I'm still
That's,
pretty convinced that we're going to get there. You see the new trend line on that's forming there.
I
And
do.
I draw the lower trend line in, connecting the lows over the last few days. Yeah, I think that's going to hold true, and I think we're going up to 545.
Nice.
Not in a straight line, but you
Yeah,
know,
I usually try to match the prior slope.
yes,
I'd go that way.
that's a good way to do it. And they oftentimes they actually do work out that way.
Still an upward trend.
In other words, the new channel that it's forming is parallel to the old channel.
Yeah.
That's very typical. There's a lot of parallelism in these charts. Definitely. I don't have my glasses on. My eyes.
So it looks like if that's true, we could sort of see a little bit of a give back.
I can see the big picture, not the little picture.
Right, but we can. All right, then let me load that up a little bit. Then
Andrew is with us. Maybe we should add tandem to our schedule.
Yeah, I'm still in tandem.
Yeah, I don't know how it's done since it popped, but we could take a look.
All right, let's see. So yeah, it looks like we might still have a little bit of wavering into here, but yeah, you're right. Overall, we should be taken back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you do that line, but that's fine.
It's up.
It's in the right direction.
It's in the correct direction.
Yeah, it may not be the line that I would have drawn, but that's fine. Again, my feeling is
You would have drawn this line right here.
comfortable that it's going to make new highs, SPY.
Right.
Let's go to btc.x.
All right. btc.x.
Yeah.
No, they gave me XA. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it's called here. Maybe BTC USA, dash US. I don't know.
Let's do that one.
BTC dash US. Something.
That's this one here. Let's go to 6 months on that one.
Again, I don't have my glasses, so I'm half blind.
All right. So it looks like we have a little bit of a tapering. Right where it is now seems like a decent, fair price.
Yeah, we finally put in a higher high than the previous high, right?
Well,
Previous high.
this one here was 65. 65,559. And this high here is 67,451. So we're still actually looking at some lower highs at this point.
Okay, well, I feel pretty confident that we bottomed here as well at 57,000, I think it was.
Yeah, right now our low here is 56,417.
Yeah, I think that's the bottom. I think we're just like S&P 500. I'm fairly confident that we hit the bottom for this pullback. I'm not saying that's going to be the bottom, but maybe for a long time, maybe.
Yeah, no, that you're right. That bottom's in a good spot.
I'm kind of, but I think the S&P and Bitcoin and the Qs are still correlated.
The S&P, interesting.
They're pretty strongly correlated. So I think we're going to get a bull market in SPY and BTC.
Okay.
The bull market in BTC could take us to 90,000.
Well, let's see.
If we go to, put it to this way, if we go to if I'm right about 545 on SPY, then this will probably go to 90 Bitcoin.
And that would be an all-time high.
Yes, anything above 75 would be an all-time high.
Right.
I don't remember exactly the last high. 73, so some whatever.
73,685. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Right.
So I think I'm fairly secure in that we put in a bottom here, and all the pundits that are calling for 52 to 48. I did say that would be my bottom. I think it's not getting there. So I think at least not now. I think we're going up. Take a look at what else? Mara. We haven't looked at
Mara and Tandem.
Mara in a long time. Mara,
I am in Mara, but much higher level than this. 24.
Mara popped nicely the other day, didn't it?
Yeah, a nice green arrow over here. So sustained something with this guy here. Let me actually go to 6.
Do you have the 50 and 100-day moving averages and 200?
I didn't put them in, but I could.
So with Mara,
That's the 50.
you might ask yourself, why is that going up when the price of Bitcoin, when they're only mining half as many coins as they were a month ago? Do you have an answer for that?
Well, didn't the doubling happen already?
You sure did. On the 19th.
halving.
The haves and have-nots.
The halving happened on the 19th.
Yeah, 19th or 20th. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
So why are we going up after the halving for the miners, which are making half as much money?
Because what they're holding is more valuable.
That's right. And they have a lot of shekels that they're holding back on because they've been hodling. You know what hodling means?
Hoarding.
Holding on for dear.
Oh, holding on for dear, right? Hodl, right? Holding on for dear life.
So a lot of these miners have been holding back and not selling earlier, with the expectations that it's going up. And that's one of the reasons why it is going up, Bitcoin. Because
So are you swapping back into Mara now? Swinging back into Mara out of
I might buy a little Mara. I like Mara. That's the point I'm making is I like Mara. It did not participate like IBIT and like MicroStrategy in the previous rally, but I think it will in the next rally. So I like Mara and I like it a lot. You want to read that comment, Kamal? I can't read it.
RDDT seems cheap.
All right, maybe we'll take a look at that one.
Read it?
What else?
Well, we were going to do Disney.
Costs too high.
costs are too high, but they're coming down too, aren't they? Costs of computing.
Yeah,
Isn't the chip, the Blackwell chip, going to ultimately make it? I know it's expensive now, but it'll make it cheaper to run than the other chips of the data centers.
Right.
So was that your Moore's law that things run faster and quicker and cheaper?
Yep. Moore's law is double.
Yeah, well, it's more than double. I think Blackwell is 30 times as fast as the H100.
Huh.
That defies Moore's law, huh?
I guess it does. Actually, Moore's law is being broken left and right these days.
Yeah. I
Minus
don't know exactly what Moore's law says, but the only Moore I knew was Gary Moore,
to tell the truth.
to tell the truth, yeah.
Well, this is Disney. To change the subject, does anybody in our audience have an explanation for why this thing dropped so much?
What are we looking at, Disney?
This is Disney,
Yeah.
yes.
It dropped a lot because of the streaming business stunk. Everything else looked good.
Isn't the summer coming? Isn't this like prime Disney park season?
It sure is. It's probably a good pickup here if you got, patience to hold this thing.
Yeah, look, I'm still in from when it was 150. So why wouldn't I go in here?
I think what's his name? Bob Iger, the CEO. I think he
Yeah.
said he's confident that they're going to eventually make money streaming. So,
They have all the sports, unless they lost a couple of contracts, but they have all the sports with ESPN.
well, they do have ESPN streaming as well, right?
Right.
I can't read these things. What's happening?
Read what the comments.
Yeah,
Sort of something. Another comment that we've been hearing before, that Disney's just too woke.
that's nonsense.
Yeah, I don't really think that that's going to make a
I don't
difference.
think a 5-year-old kid is into woke. They're into Mickey Mouse,
Right.
not woke. They don't know what woke is. You know something? Nobody knows what woke is.
Exactly, because I'm
Do you
told that anybody who claims to be woke isn't.
Do you know? Is there a definition for woke?
It's that you've woken up
Okay,
to all
I
the
got.
injustice and all the.
I don't know. I mean, it's a made-up word with no precise definition, and I really don't believe Disney is too woke or too anything else.
I agree with you.
That's
I think it's,
That's just nonsense.
if that's what they're saying, then it's every reason to buy again. Like you said, what did you say? A couple of days and then pick it up.
Kamal
yeah,
has a
we used the 3 days.
3-day rule.
Yeah, because it is well, not that it's a bargain per se because of all this down here. This is just earlier in the year. In February, it was down in here.
It's not going to fill that gap.
It's not going to fill the gap completely.
I don't think so. I think it'll move up from here.
On that subject of something that's sort of taken a little bit of a hit, I just wanted to throw Apple up only because I wanted to see what you guys had to think about that, had to say about this.
Well,
I saw it at 185.
didn't it rebound today?
Um,
A little bit, yeah.
Today it went up a little bit.
I mean, Warren Buffett came out that he sold some. Big deal. He trimmed a little.
Right.
I don't think that's any reason to sell it. So I see no reason to sell this one. Maybe it won't go up as much as some of the others, but it's going up. It's not going down. I don't see it filling that gap either. I'm very bullish though in my thinking. I bought more Meta recently. I bought more SCMI. I bought more Nvidia. I'm just very bullish. I added a couple of uranium stocks. I don't know why.
Oh, did you really?
I added UUUU.
Oh, all the U's, right?
Yeah. And DNN. if Arjun were here, we'd have him look at IMPUY, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, we can just look at it just to see what it says. Oh, well, actually, it's having a good last couple of days over here.
Yeah, it's probably a good one. I
Yeah,
like the metal.
I mean, he gave it to us around in here somewhere.
I like all the metals. I think are good now. I think gold is still good, even though it's making new all-time highs.
Yeah, it's
I like something like FCX, Freeport McMoran.
which one?
FCX, Freeport McMoran. Freeport McMoran.
Oh, look at that. Nice looking chart.
Yeah, not only are they a gold miner, but they're gold and copper.
Smart.
Two hot metals. You're paying a price because it's had a long run. But I think there's more to go potentially. How about GDX? I think it's about time to own the gold miners. Kamal has dabbled in this. What do you think?
I own dust. I own the opposite.
I think it's.
Oh, you're on the opposite.
I think at this point you sell the dust and buy the GDX.
See, I was doing GLD because I wanted the gold itself, not the mining.
No, I think the mine is undervalued compared to.
Yeah. Well, look what's happening here. We have a little bit of a sort of a pullback in here that we can
So
take.
you could pick up both.
GDX. I'm gonna go back to GDX. Yeah, you're right. It's very similar.
You can buy either GDX or GLD. I like GDX better. How about a particular one? GOLD, Barrick.
It's
Mine?
Barrick, right?
That's one of the bigger ones.
And it looks exactly like what you just showed us.
Yeah, so you could buy any one of these pictures: GLD, GOLD. What's the other one? GDX. I think at this point the dust play is finished. I think gold continues on up. Along with the stock market, I think you'll get a dual rally in gold and the market, which is a little unusual, but that's what's been happening anyway, right? It's been.
But this isn't GOLD anyway. This is.
I think gold can go to 3,000 or 2,700, somewhere around there.
Look at it. This is Barrick right here, actually. So Barrick looks like it's got some room to run.
Barrick looks good. Good pickup right here at these levels.
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah. I got to write this down. Buy Barrick. Make a mental note. What else did we have down to look at? Sava?
Oh, yes, Sava. Sava's just been in a doldrums for the longest time here.
Sava, anything that below 20 just is a gift.
I agree.
We're just talking long term. Look, especially after Novus took such a dump.
Yeah, I think this is for real, this one. I don't think it disappoints. I think at the end of the year, you're going to have a gold mine. In the meanwhile, anything below 20 is a gift. Buy the dip. No more warrants. Today was the last.
Well, today, look what happened today. It looked like it had an opportunity today.
Today was the last day for warrants. Maybe that caused some weakness.
Oh, is that what it was?
I don't know. Maybe that's why. I really don't know why it would cause weakness, but maybe.
Well, it's got what do you call that? A doji?
Yeah, I can't see, but it probably is a doji. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little green up in the top.
The big candles. I can't see little.
Well, it's a doji with a very long tail down.
I need new glasses. All right. So what else did we say we'd look at?
Let me take a look. We said that we would do SPYs, BTC, MicroStrategies.
MSTR. We didn't look at that.
Oh yeah, we didn't look at MicroStrategies, MSTR. Let's do that.
And this one is there's so many shorts in this one that you got to go long at this point. It found support at what, the 200?
It's got a little bit of a channel, but it looks like it's breaking, whatever that channel is, it's breaking out.
What's that moving average that it found support at?
That's
100.
the
100.
that's the 100.
It looks good.
Yeah,
MicroStrategy.
right, bouncing off here.
I think the short thesis is finished. It's going on up.
Yeah, well, if you look right, it's sort of breaking out of this little downward trend.
You know, I had been selling MicroStrategy and buying IBIT. Recently, sold some IBIT and bought MicroStrategy. I reversed. So my thinking is, you know, short squeeze. Short squeeze are coming. What else we got?
Right. I own it near
What else do we have? Anything?
Do we have
Tandem.
any
Do
requests?
Tandem? What do you do, Tandem?
Tandem?
Oh yeah, tandem was a request, right? And we might want to look at your mankind.
Sure.
Tandem
Tandem
had a good couple of days.
gave back a little bit, nothing serious.
Can you do the 2 years? Let's see the
Oh,
history.
Tandem it looks like it's sitting at support now.
Yeah, if you take the long term.
No, recent term looks like support.
Let's see. I'll go. Kamal, did you see what you wanted to see here?
Yep.
All right, so let's go back to 6 months.
I mean, a little from what I can make out, it looks like a very good spot that it put in the low yesterday. You know.
Sort of a long-term uptrend. It's still staying on top of that.
It looks good. Tandem looks good.
So if we take the rule that the old ceiling is the new floor.
I didn't like it at 20. Funny, I didn't like it at 20, but I like it at 40.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would like it better at 100.
that's true.
Yeah, when it goes back to 100 again.
That's true. What about mankind? They didn't.
Mankind, I was looking for a bargain price, but I guess I missed my shot down
I
here.
don't think they had earnings yet, so this could run on earnings. I don't follow it day to day, but I bought into it at 425. What is it now?
Right now it's 445.
All right, I'm up 20 cents. I'm rich. This one has that nice cup and handle look to it, right?
Well, it's certainly riding the 50-day nicely.
I don't know. It looks like up is the direction as opposed to down. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to own it.
Yeah, no, a couple of members of our audience are very effusive about this one.
Well, I'm scared to pronounce their two drugs, but I'll try. Tyvaso is one of them. I always get criticized. That's the one that partners with UTHR. And the other one is Afrezza, Afrezza. I think I'm saying it right. That's a mealtime diabetes drug. They have prospects for other drugs. They look good. They look good. I think they're gonna move up on earnings. I hope. I hope. Does anybody else have a request from the peanut gallery?
Andrew says he's not betting that tandem's going to go back to 100. Oh, so and yeah, we have a couple of requests. We have Andrew wants to see some of our UNG and Boyle.
All right, look at natural gas.
Yeah, and I'm just taking a look at people's comments here. So which one's the natural gas one?
UNG.
UNG. Didn't you have me in that one for a little while?
I never owned it, but
You had me in it for a little while.
Oh, you did go into it, I think.
Yeah, just to play around a little bit. I just took a couple of percent and got out.
I think oil is collapsing near term. I wouldn't touch UNG near term. The chart might be okay, but I just wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think if we get a bull run, we get lowering of rates. I think UNG and oil both go down. Maybe we enter a recession in the year, so stuff like that, you know.
So what would you think about Chevron and ExxonMobil in that case?
I think I was thinking of buying COP, but I never win with the oil companies, so I'm just not going to bother.
Hmm.
I'm staying away from CVX, Exxon, all of them.
Gotcha.
I'd rather be in tech. I'd rather
So
be.
what's the best buy if I want to buy something today or
Want to
tomorrow?
buy something? Buy PANW, PANW.
Yeah, that one's an interesting one. That one that's been disappointing me lately. Actually, because I think I bought it up. I bought it over in here.
I think the crypto, the whatever you call it, the crypt. What do you call it? What do you call it? What they're in?
They're in, aren't they? In you're right. They're in crypto. You're right. They're in yes, security.
Security. I think it'll be good, along with Fortinet, along with CrowdStrike, all of them. Any one of them.
So today,
It's
do you
an
think that
uptrend
passed the 100-day moving average, or it bounced off of it?
What was that?
Can you do the 3 month? I just want to see the 100 moving average. Did it cross it?
Over here.
No, today's candle. Did it cross the 100 moving
So,
average?
today's candle. Did it cross that? Let's take a look. Yeah. Just wait, but it sort of landed right under it.
I don't know if I like PANW better than any of the others, but they're all good.
So yes, tomorrow might be a buy day.
PANW, Kamal, is because I own that one. I don't own the others. I recently bought ASML. I recently bought also Broadcom. So I've been loading up on tech, really quality tech,
But we had a request to at least look at NVIDIA again.
buying more of that too.
Well, look at that. You had an opportunity to buy yourself at a cheap.
Goldman Sachs says 1100. Who am I to argue with Goldman Sachs?
Yeah,
You want to argue with them?
I do not.
I say if they say 1100, I say 1200. I'll see them and raise them 100.
Right.
I think they have blowout earnings at the end of the month. So
Oh, yeah, earnings are coming up like the 22nd, I think.
May 22nd, right?
Yeah. So the question is, this was the last earnings right in here.
If I had more nerve, I'd buy the calls, but I'm not into options. So.
Question is, are people going to be this? Are people have the same pessimism going into the 22nd?
I think that, if it disappoints, it'll collapse. But I think it'll blow everyone's mind on a beat. So whatever it is, they'll beat.
So, first of all, even if it does collapse, people are still bullish on this thing overall.
If earnings were tomorrow and they had a beat, it would be over 1,000 the next day.
Yeah, that's true.
When it goes up 100 points. All right, I think we got to wrap up the show, right?
Yeah, I'd say.
Thanks for charting. I appreciate it.
It's not a problem at all.
Adios, amigos, and ciao. Happy trading.
Take care. Bye.